welcome to Under the Arch Sports. I'm Eric Hobbs, and more Mizzou football recruiting, and this is a big one. Daniel Kaelin, quarterback, committed to Mizzou. Before we get into that, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and find us on Facebook, Instagram, and on Twitter. Right, so Mizzou has its quarterback for the class of 2024. His name is Daniel Kaelin. He is from Bellevue West High School in Bellevue, Nebraska. Now, Bellevue is what is St. Louis and would essentially consider to be a suburb of Omaha. It is, technically it's an independent city just south. I actually used to live a mile from the high school, so I'm familiar with the area. It's right by Offutt Air Force Base. And yeah, it's part of the Omaha metro area, basically. Yeah, he's 6'2", 195. He's described as being pro style, so not necessarily a prolific scrambler. You know, Rivals has him as a 5.7 rated 3-star, and 24/7 Sports has him rated as an 89 rated 3-star. For both services, their highest rating before being a 4-star. So that gives you a little bit of an idea of what they think of him. So what do coaches around the country think of him? Well, the offers are, kind of coming from everywhere. Not the blue bloods, but you're talking about Florida State, Kansas State, Miami, Michigan State, Minnesota, North Carolina, along with the home state Huskers there. I'm really intrigued by the Florida State and North Carolina offers. Just with Mike Norvell and Mac Brown, what they can do with quarterbacks. So that gets my attention. Guys, I looked at Kaelin's film here, and it took about 10 plays, and I was sold. Yep, I see what they saw. What Mizzou's coaches, what they saw, yeah. The very first play, the highlight package that I watched, I was impressed with the fact that Kaelin was forced to scramble, but instead of, tucking it and running, or maybe scrambling but not really paying that much attention, he did a very nice job of keeping his eyes down the field and just having the escapability to just get away from the pass rush and then throw the football down the field. And he did a nice job with that. There were a lot of passes where I was impressed that he had a perfect amount of touch, honestly, where somebody would be running like a corner route and he would just drop it right in between them and the sideline where the defender had no chance to get a hand on the ball just because of the placement. Again, very impressive. It looked like the Bellevue West High School, their offense, there's a lot of times where he would be rolling to his right-handed quarterback. So that was, I think, a big part of their offense just in general. And, he can throw on the run. They had a play in the highlight package where he was rolling to his left and throwing kind of against his body. So that was impressive to see. Guys, he's got the arm strength. He can throw it a good 50 yards. He's got the touch. I try not to, get too high or too low on recruits when I'm doing these videos, but I really think that if this dude were 6'4" instead of 6'2", he would already have that 4th star by his name, and he could end up with it before everything's over with his recruitment. I do think it is worth noting that when you look at Kaelin throwing the football, he's rated the 4th best player in Nebraska. 2 of the 3 players rated ahead of him, 4-star receivers on his offense. So, yeah, it's a pretty good team, pretty good offense that he is, a part of, throwing 2 4-star receivers. But at the same time, it's not like the Bellevue West is a dynasty, and the 2 of the games where he was shredding people were against the state champion and the state runners-up. So that is, Maybe Nebraska football isn't like Texas high school football, but it's the best in the state that he's going up against. So that's, well, whatever that means to you guys. So what does this mean for Missouri? Well, it's commitment number 3. That's, just keeping track. But getting the quarterback in the class is always huge. Yeah, quarterback is unlike any other position in sports. And having the quarterback in that class, he is the de facto leader of the class. So, yeah, having that figurehead in the class is important for Missouri. And it gives all the other prospective recruits, particularly on the offense, someone to look to. That's all I've got for this video, everybody. Keep tuned here to Under the Arch Sports for more with the Cardinals as spring training continues. Mizzou, spring football, Battlehawks, City SC, and everything in the world of St. Louis sports. Thanks for checking us out.